Well, good news coming in through from Eric Ten Hag's press conference, though I've gone ahead obviously break it a little bit because I feel like we can do better. If at all we really bring it as it was, then we are going to be missing out on lots of things in here for you onto the United Matters channel. Second video of the day, Eric Ten Hag confirms that Manuel Ugarte is going to be available for the game of Southampton and he might make his debut as Manchester United takes on the side of Southampton on Saturday after the day after tomorrow. And Luke Shaw and Rasmus Hojlund are really out of this encounter, but some good news coming in through from the boss, that is Eric Ten Hag. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on the stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And we thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims thank Allah for the gift of life. And let us get straight in a big question that most of you are really eager to get from the manager in today's press conference. By the way, it had really taken a long time without really happening. I was like, was it gonna happen? And finally, it has gonna obviously be given green light. It has gonna to happen, and now we can really let you know that we have the facts at our fingertips. Now, Eric Ten Hag was asked about Manuel Ugarte, and he said, Ugarte, you saw that he played with Uruguay. He came back this afternoon. He's the only player who came back today. The others came back yesterday. He's available for this match. So, Eric Ten Hag has confirmed that Manuel Ugarte is available for the match of Southampton, and that deserves a very big round of applause. Why does it deserve one? Because I'll let you know that when you look at Man United major problem, it's the midfield. It's the midfield. And who is the major problem? It's the CDM that can really match the intensity of the Premier League. I tell you, Casemiro has fallen off the pace, we all admit. And I believe that time has gone to come for him to obviously not be that player to be played into that position, because we believe we should be doing better and better and better as a side of Manchester United. But why did he arrive? Why did the likes of Garnacho and Lisandro Martinez arrive yesterday, and for him he arrived today on the training ground? Because he played Lisandro Martinez and Garnacho played on Tuesday at around, I think it was around 9 p.m. And after the game, they boarded, and Wednesday found them in Manchester. You get? That's why they arrived yesterday. And for Manuel Ugarte, he played for a side called Uruguay. They're playing against Venezuela. He played 90 minutes, and he found himself in a situation of playing in the wee hours of Tuesday night, that late Wednesday morning. You understand? So that's why it took him some time to really travel back to Manchester. But the good thing is that he's available here, and I know he's really going to be training with Manchester United maybe tomorrow, and then I know he'll be part of the squad. And what really gives me a very huge hope that he's really going to be starting to this game of football, it is simple, because he found himself in a situation of playing 76 minutes when they are playing against Paraguay, and against Venezuela he went ahead to obviously play 90 minutes. That means the guy is ready and is match fit. You know, he has close to 160 minutes into his legs, and the manager will not come here to sell lies to us that Manuel Ugarte needs a rest. Why does he need a rest? He never took part, he never participated in the preseason. He hasn't gone ahead to play. He has been rested. You know, remember, he came in through in the third week when the league had gone ahead to start, meaning that he had not been playing competitive football for 3 weeks. And in the fourth week, that's when he went ahead to obviously get in minutes, meaning that he has gone ahead to get in those minutes. And there is no reason that he's tired, fatigued, no. All we need to see is Manuel Ugarte starting the game of Manchester United versus Southampton. And with the performances of Casemiro, you can't tell me that this guy doesn't deserve a chance. And if at all there is a chance for us to start him, it's in this game. Because when you look at the fixture of Manchester United, it's going to be coming in through thick and fast. You know, let me check out here. There is something I want to obviously derive to that I'm really thinking why this man should obviously be given the game of Southampton to start it. Because when you look at the upcoming fixtures of Manchester United, after playing against Southampton early afternoon, on Saturday, Manchester United will have to play Barnsley on the 17th of September. You understand? And that means 3 days later, we are going to be participating into another game of football played at Old Trafford. And if I told you Eric Ten Hag, what do you do? Get Manuel Ugarte in, play close to 60-70 minutes, take him off, and get in a player called Casemiro. You understand? Then, in the game of Barnsley, start Casemiro, you get, and let Ugarte play in some 15-20 minutes into that midfield. And in that game of Barnsley, I would love to see Casemiro, Eriksson starting the double pivot, with maybe Mason Mount if at all is back ahead of them, or any other player, or Toby Collier. You understand? Then, in the last 15 minutes, make a change and get Eriksson and Casemiro off, get in Ugarte and Kobe Mainoo to build their partnership better and better and better as we prepare to play Crystal Palace on Saturday on the 21st of September. You understand? I think us being into a condition of playing 2 games per week until we go back to the international break from the 6th to like the 13th, we need these players to be active. And how do they be active? They need to obviously get in those minutes. And I think with these fixtures coming thick and fast, there is no way the manager isn't going to really get in this guy. So for me, I'm excited. He's back in Manchester. None of the players that took part in the international break went ahead to get injured. And that is really a very huge positive for the club of Manchester United. And I'm really geared up for this to be. Now, after that, there is some other good but bad news about Luke Shaw and Rasmus Hojlund. Eric Ten Hag had promised us that these two are really going to be available after the international break. And today, he was asked onto the progress of their return, and he said, Luke Shaw and Rasmus Hojlund are progressing very well, but won't be available to face Southampton on Saturday. So, Luke Shaw and Rasmus Hojlund are 2 people that we all love. We love the players in them, but I see no reason of us really rushing them back. That is it. You ask yourself, why should we really rush them back? We shouldn't really rush them back. I see no reason for us rushing back these players. No reason. Last season, the reason as to why the manager had to obviously rush back Luke Shaw, it's because he felt like he needed that width. You get? And even Aaron Wan-Bissaka was injured sometimes. So that's why he needed Dalot and Luke Shaw off the left. And you saw to it that Luke Shaw played few games and he really found himself injured. You understand? Because we rushed him back early. And I think with us having Mazraoui and Dalot playing onto the left and right back respectively, no reason to hurry back Luke Shaw. And if I'm the manager, even in the game of Barnsley, I cannot really rush back Luke Shaw. Why? Because I believe in such a game that Amaz can really get his debut for Manchester United. I'm talking about his senior debut, leave alone these other friendlies. I want to see him get a senior debut. You understand? And he can come in and really do the job. You understand? That is the side of Luke Shaw. When we got Rasmus Hojlund, he was really a victim of being hurried back, even last season. You understand? And we never gave him ample time, I think, to rest. But with Joshua Zirkzee into the mix, there is no reason to hurry him back. So I would love Rasmus Hojlund to take his time. If it means him to return when you're playing against Barnsley in the Carabao Cup, that is next week, I think on Wednesday, better. You get? I think it's going to be Tuesday, right? Yes. If he needs to return when you're playing against Crystal Palace, better, because I believe Joshua Zirkzee also rested enough. You get? He rested for like 2-3 weeks, and he has gone ahead to play in 90 minutes. And in the game of Germany, he never played for the Dutch. So we believe that he's really going to come up and really get fired up. And that means Zirkzee is really going to be the man to start that, or to lead that role for the club of Manchester United. So for me, I know this is what we wanted, that in every place, we need 2 players. Even if those 2 players are really injured, like you see Malacia and Luke Shaw onto the left back position, we are having versatile players that can play as right backs and left backs. You understand? As we really wait for these players to heal properly. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Tell me what it's about. Ugarte ready for Southampton tie as Erik Ten Hag confirms. And what do you make about Ten Hag not rushing Rasmus Hojlund and Luke Shaw into the mix? I know very many of you are really gonna go, not very many of you, but some of you are really gonna go into the comment section and really tell me that Rokani, we told you that we need the left back. No way. Mazrui is there and Dalo is there. And I tell you, in a space of like 1 or 2 weeks, we are gonna be having 2 left backs back, Malacia and Luke Shaw. And even if the worst goes to the worst and injuries really surge at the club of Manchester United, I tell you, Man United has armors. He proved to us that he can play as a left back in the game of Arsenal, in the game of Liverpool, facing the best right back in the world, that is Mohamed Salah, and he really had to pocket him. You understand? So I see no reason of Rasmus coming in and saying, no way, it's supposed to be. No way, that's not the case. The case is simple. We have to keep going and going and going the right direction into the mix. So thank you guys for watching through. Second video of the day, I'm returning with the match preview of Manchester United versus the side of Southampton. I'm going to be uploading it an hour from now, and you're going to be enjoying it in here. So I'm out for now. See you later. And it's a 5 fingers away from watching through. Continue to subscribe because we want to hit them. We want to hit 20,000 subscribers. I'm left with like 700 subscribers, 600. Please, let's continue to do the due diligence and subscribe. And the rest is really gonna come to where we want it to be. Rokan David is my name. I sign out for now. See you later. And bye-bye, my mates. So